What is going on, guys? Today we're going to be looking at Arthur, the Barcelona central midfielder. He is a very cheap player to get. He's sitting in at the minute at around about 3k after doing this video and 4.5 on the PlayStation. 84 rated. Like I say, a lot of these are just starting players. Someone who necessarily needs that midfielder that in general can play quite well, and I think Arthur's your guy. He's got very good average stats all around, and I think that definitely suits his style of play. He is a 4-star skiller, which is always fantastic. 3-star weak foot, which isn't the most desirable, but you can definitely live with in a midfielder. 5'7", so I personally would like him more as an actual central midfielder rather than a CDM, and then probably not a cam, to be honest. I say he definitely sits well in that midfield more than anything as the kind of float in between. He's got 81 passing and 86 dribbling, which is always fantastic. His agility isn't the most impressive, but balance is 89, so that's always a nice compromise right there. 81 composure with 88 ball control means that he holds onto the ball quite well. With the right chem style, he definitely can get in there and do well. I think cam-wise, if you really wanted to put him in that central midfielder role, I would definitely be looking at the Hunter chem style. That would give him then 79 pace and 77 shooting, which may not be the greatest to start off with, but I think if you're looking at that sort of player, that is not a bad card to get. 3,000 coins is nothing in a budget. Really good links with any Brazilian players, as well as obviously getting the strong link with any Barcelona players as well. Also, he could go with Eder Militao, he could go with Marcelo, Vinicius Jr. There's some very decent links with this card, and being so cheap, I think he plays really well for how much he actually is. Dribbling wise, I think that is his main attribute. He's good on the ball, and passing definitely isn't that shabby. If you want to put him as more of a central midfielder, I'd be looking at something along the lines of Architect or going down that route with the passing chem style going on him. Negatives obviously is the fact that he is only an 84, so there is always limitations with having a low rated player. Obviously, if you're coming up against a God squad already, a full icon team, a Messi, a Ronaldo, yes, he isn't going to be as incredible. But with this kind of type of time in FIFA, there's not as many out there right now, unless you're Division 1, which, to be honest, you'd be then looking at some really good squads anyway, or you are very good at the game regardless and can do it with an even worse squad than some of the people out there. But overall, I think he is fantastic. Obviously, when I did this thumbnail, he was a little bit higher on the Xbox, but he has dropped down a little bit now during, obviously, reward time. So he has dropped down a K at the minute, but he floats in between. 6 out of 10 for value for coins. I think most definitely you can make use out of this card, and especially if you get him untradeable. I think personally, I'd just rock him in my squad anyway, just in case you need him or there's a link pattern between them. Personally, he is worse than De Jong. I think De Jong is a fantastic central midfielder, and we'll be getting a review out of him very soon. 4 out of 10 for FUT Champs, because obviously he's not the most desirable player in FUT Champs, but he could definitely play in a starting lineup. You could sub him off at half time as an impact sub, something along them lines. I think that is what I like about this card. It's mainly the cheap beast in him, the fact that he doesn't cost much, and he has got good links. Even if you was to swap him out at the start of a game, at least you can get that 10 out of 10 with him, and he costs literally nothing. Overall, I am giving him an average of 5 out of 10, but most definitely go pick him up, put one in your club. Literally, you don't realise how many good Brazilian players there is this year. You got Fernandinho, Casemiro, Marquinhos, Thiago Silva, Edison, Alisson, Neymar. The list goes on. Coutinho, just to throw that one in there. There is a lot of good Brazilians this year, and I think having Arthur as just that cheap beast in your team, he could maybe link someone up and then swap him out at half time or even at the start of the game. I think most definitely he is worth a look into anyone's club. So apart from that, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button down below, and make sure if you are going down below, comment anyone you'd like to see. Personally, I'm trying to just go with the flow and try as many people out from different ratings, from high ratings to low ratings. And if you've got anyone in particular you'd like to see, let me know down below. I'm still trying to get more and more players out. I've got so many in the backlog already, so we're just trying to absolutely smash it. Apart from that, like I said, if you want to go down below and let me know, and subscribe whilst you're down there with the notification button on, that is always fantastic and appreciated. Apart from that, I'll see you all for the next one. Peace!